Standing on the sidelines for the last half of the third quarter and all of the fourth quarter, basically.
Well, sorry, I'm sorry.
How much did you need a game where you?
Yeah. We've been beat up in the quarterback room a little bit, so being able to stay on the sideline and watch and coach a little bit in the fourth quarter is good to give me a little bit of a break, give these offensive linemen a break as well. So I was happy for Nate. Nate got his first career touchdown, and I mean, we take pride in our room, and I was really excited to see that.
Just what kind of reaction did you get from your teammates after scoring the second time?
I got a lot of crap from them, I'll tell you that. They were happy, and I was telling some guys back there, any way I can help the team, I'd like to, and whether it's rushing or throwing, and being able to get those two on the ground was big for me to kind of say, look, you can follow me. I got y'all.
So those plays both just kind of you taking what the defense was giving you, or was there something you read? Or?
Yeah, we knew going into this week that their defensive ends were pretty aggressive downhill to take away the running back. They fit the run well with safeties and guys behind, but their eyes were always inside on the running back, so I felt like if I pulled it, I could get outside and maybe confuse them a little bit with me running the ball. So that's kind of what happened right there.
Is that why you had a more aggressive mindset, which Coach Jones said you had?
Yeah, it's all going into our weekly preparation, whether or not we see we might have a run pull key. And we saw throughout the week that their defensive ends were pretty aggressive, so we knew we might have some opportunities.
Justin, can you talk about Jonathan Johnson's performance today?
JJ played awesome. Being able to come up with those two big touchdown catches, one to end in the first half was huge, and then to start off the second half, back-to-back plays, or just about back-to-back plays. He's playing great football. I think the coaches are really impressed with how he's improved from last year to this year. And, I mean, he does everything right. You don't see him messing up too often or dropping too many balls. So he's really progressed.
Was there a sense coming into today that maybe you guys could get him more involved offensively?
We never really go into a game saying we're going to try to force the ball to this guy, get this guy really involved. It just kind of happens throughout the flow of the game, what the defense has given us and what we can expect to see after their adjustments and after our adjustments. So for him to step up and make plays like he did is always huge for our offense.
So what worked out on each of those throws? Basically, how did he kind of come up on
the first one was a double move, a rollout for me, and a little out and up for him. We got the guy to bite that we needed to, and he got open. And the next play was it was a run pass option for me, and the safety flew downhill. Once again, really aggressive. They were really aggressive defense. Safety came downhill, and we had a little post behind him.
Justin, what do you guys think? What do you think this team was, as Coach Jones put it, business-like this week and today? I think a lot of people wondered how you guys would respond coming off last week. What do you credit the approach this week?
I think Coach Jones. Day one after the loss last week, he came in. He was visibly upset from the loss, but it was all, we're moving on to this week. We can't worry about that. We got to go out there. It's a new week, a new game, another step in the road to get into a bowl game, which is our goal. So I'd credit him to getting us ready for this game.
Justin, I think that's the second week around on and out or something like that where you did Jonathan Johnson. Is that just a throw you feel really comfortable with? I mean, both of them were kind of right on the money. Is that just one of the better throws that you make usually? Honestly,
we don't practice it a whole lot. Jonathan's done a great job of getting open both times. So I'm comfortable throwing it to him. He does a great job with the route, and we've hit it a couple times.
Justin, can you talk about that drive just before halftime? You guys had the upper hand already, but to go in and sort of put another one on the board there.
Yeah,
you think that was big?
I think so. We just had the turnover, and they'd kick the field goal and everything, and for us to go and put together another 1-minute drive, we run out of time and everything, and get the touchdown to end the first half is huge. To get the momentum back and just kind of put a stop to any momentum they had going for them. So, yeah, I told the guys we practice 1 minute drill for a reason, and we've executed it a few times so far this season. So it's good for us.
Have you ever run over a defender, kind of like you did on that first touchdown?
I don't know. I've never run the ball a whole lot in my career, so everybody said I looked a little surprised that I stayed up, but I think I was just a little off balance. But yeah, I was just trying to make a play and got bounced off me, and the rest was what it was.
Justin, today was the first time we're really going to see Vic play. Do you think he can help you guys down the stretch? And how much can he use this game to kind of push him there?
Yeah, he got his first catch of his young college career, and I think you can see his confidence start growing from here. He got probably the most experience he's had so far, and I mean, the more experience you get, the more comfortable you're going to feel in the game and all that. So the more bodies we have at wide receiver, the better we're going to be, the more explosive and unpredictable we're going to be, I think.
Justin, first time we got to see Darrell Scott. Can you talk about him from a running standpoint and also pass pro?
Yeah, Darrell ran hard. And he ran downhill. He ran behind his pads, and it's kind of sitting back, watching him on the sideline. I saw that a little bit better. Hit some holes well, and I think you'll see his confidence start growing, and with the more experience he starts getting. So he's got a ton of upside, a lot of potential, and we're excited to see where he goes from here.
Did you notice a difference in handing the ball off to two guys who aren't necessarily familiar with handing the ball off to?
No, we work a lot of run fits and run frames throughout practice. So I've had the opportunity to hand the ball off to Justice Pickett and Darrell Scott throughout practice. So it wasn't that much different. They're a little bit shorter than Jalen and about the same size as Marlon. So there isn't too much difference between all of them.
Justin, before a game, can you get a sense about how the team is going to play? As a leader, do you have that vibe or sense of how they might play in a game?
Yeah, I mean, I know Coach Jones takes pride in being able to read the team, read how everybody's mindset is and things like that, and I kind of have a good feeling for the guys that I play with on the offensive side. I think for the most part we were pretty locked in. Everybody was ready to go. We knew we had to go out there and execute and play football. It wasn't a pushover game by any means. We had to go out there and still run our offense, and I thought you saw us do that today.
All right, Justin, thank you very much.
Thank you.